page even got a J. Cole diss on it, in which Drake once posted a tweet that said, remember when J. Cole got his phone stolen out of his pocket by a fan and they called Jay-Z from it, but he wasn't answering the phone?
So, Ugly Boy 1 and Ugly Boy 2, they know they forever gonna have a willing participant.
I think, yeah, so Drake did a color. Yo, Nicki is petty, bro. Yo, I can't believe that Nicki really treats the music industry like it's high school.
So Drake is up to his usual online antics again. And this time it's a whole mess. He just dropped a massive content dump with unreleased songs including collabs with Lot 21 Savage and Young Thug, as well as some unseen footage and behind-the-scenes clips. But hold on, before he did that, Drizzy decided to hop on his new fur account to repost a tweet that shades jcole. Yes, you heard that right, almost 40-year-old Drake has a fur account, and get this, he only made the account in June after Kendrick dragged him through the mud in their rat beef, so instead of firing back in the booth, Drake went full-in middle schooler and made a burner account. Now he's throwing all kinds of subliminal shade at everyone he feels slighted by, including jcole and even Nicki Minaj. But fans are seriously dragging Drake for going after Cole and Nicki instead of Kendrick, especially since Cole bowed out of the beef without dissing Drake at all. And as for Nicki, let's not forget that she's been riding for Drake for years. She stood by him, even when Push D exposed his secret son. And she was one of the rare few who didn't join the Drake hate train during his beef with Kendrick. And how does Drake repay her? By dropping a collab with Elle, who's had beef with Nicki for ages now, the Barbs and Jay. Cole stans are out here calling Drake a snake, saying he doesn't know the first thing about loyalty. But don't worry, because Nicki isn't letting it slide. She just went live on Station Head to call Drake out for backstabbing her. So what exactly did Nicki have to say about Drake's betrayal? And what about jcole? How is he reacting to being sneak dissed on by Drake's fur? Let's dive in.
So desperate, if a mother tell them to go and catch a wild tuna, skin it and eat it, they would do it. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So early last week, Drake hit us with the huge surprise, leaking 100 megabytes of content, including 3 unreleased tracks. And guess what? One of those tracks was a collab with Lotto, who just so happens to be a longtime rival of Nicki Minaj. So now, the rumor mill is buzzing with talk of a Young Money rift, as fans are convinced Lil Wayne, Drake, and Nicki Minaj are all throwing shade at each other. Speculation about the potential breakup of this iconic trio started when fans noticed some shady behavior in their recent moves. Drake's been under the fire ever since his feud with Kendrick Lamar, and some folks think Young Money crew might be distancing themselves from him. And then the other rumor mill went wild after folks started thinking that Nicki threw some serious shade at Drake just hours after his content dumped. And get this, Party Next Door, who reportedly posted a pic with Lot, recently seemed to be another target. During a chat with fans on Station Head, Nicki spilled the tea, calling out 2 ugly boys who found a willing participant in a desperate ugly girl.
So, Ugly Boy 1 and Ugly Boy 2, they know they forever gonna have a willing participant. Girls are so desperate for this money, you know. They so desperate. If a mother tell them to go and catch a wild tuna, skin it and eat it, they would do it. You understand what I'm saying? They would teach themselves that very day how to hunt, fish, swim, eat, cook, thing. You see, because they want it so bad they can taste it. And when you taste it, you want it again. But honey child, they ain't finna taste no more.
Now calling Lot ugly might be a reach, but fans are still siding with Nicki, saying that she has every right to be mad at Drake after all. She's been holding him down through all his beats, while he's only ever looked out for himself, treating Nicki like nothing more than a prop. One fan said, "DR collaborating with every woman who disrespected Nicki is such a weird move. He's bitter. She didn't F him." And someone else added, "Nicki held Drake down and didn't switch on him like everyone did during the Kendrick beef just for him to collab with Lot. Meanwhile, fans are also speculating that Lil Wayne also finally realized how much of a snake Drake is. Wheezy was just seen rocking an EXO chain that The Weeknd reportedly gifted him, which comes shortly after Abel's recent shady jabs at Drake to stir the pot even more. The Weeknd even went ahead and posted a pic of Wayne wearing the chain on his Instagram story. Honestly, none of this is shocking anymore because let's be real, Drake isn't loyal to anyone. That's why he's beefing with half the industry. But let's be honest, Annika needs to stop expecting everyone to play by her rules. This isn't the first time Drake teamed up with her rivals, so if she's that upset, maybe it's time she does the same thing and links up with Kendrick or Future. Alright, let's switch gears now and talk about Drake sneak dissing J. Cole, because honestly this just adds more evidence to the case that Drake might be the corniest dude in the rap game. Drake's been taking L's left and right this year, but now he's trying to strike back, just not in the way anyone expected. Instead of going head-to-head with his rivals like a real rapper, Drake decided to take the petty route by dropping material that's supposed to make his ops look bad. And one of his latest moves, reposting an old tweet that throws shade at jcole. Yep, Drake went full on middle school on us and shared the tweet from 2019 on his new Fina account at Plot Twist, mocking Cole's relationship with his former Roc Nation boss Jay-Z. The tweet read, "Remember when J. Cole got his phone stolen out of pocket by a fan? They called Jay-Z from it, but he wasn't answering. So they called from their own phone and he picked up. I mean seriously, Drake bringing up drama from 4 years ago. This Cole Jay-Z situation happened in like 2012 and Cole already addressed it years ago. It's like Drake is trying to keep the beef going in the most passive-aggressive way. And honestly, it's just making him look even more desperate. And the irony is real. Drake throwing shade at Cole for supposedly not getting respect from the industry. Great, now if anyone else said it, maybe it would mean something. But Drake clowning someone for not getting props from rap icons is just too funny. Now, the rap community was pretty divided when Cole apologized to Kendrick and chose peace over beef. And while Kendrick didn't directly address J. Cole's apology, he name-dropped him on Not Like Us, saying that Dear did Cole dirty. Honestly, it sounds like Drake knew he couldn't defeat Kendrick in a rap battle, so he sent Cole after him, though at the last minute Cole backed out. And that's why Drake is mad. His ego is hurt. But these passive-aggressive internet games are so corny. Just hanging up Aubrey. Either that or get in the booth and respond directly. Because why do you as a nearly 40-year-old man have a fur account? And here's what the internet is saying about Drake's latest antics. Someone on X wrote 3 things. 1. Kendrick was right in calling this dude a fake friend to Cole. 2. Not once did Cole say a negative thing towards Drake. In fact, he was basically on his side, so he's beef for this. 3. Him having a spam account is hilarious. Truly acts like a middle school girl. And someone else commented, "Please excuse Drake, that boy ain't very bright. Only in Drake's world would he think it's okay to take a down from Pusha T and be disemboweled by Kendrick Lamar, and then wash it all down by clowning J. Cole." This is a serious misread on Drake's part. Contrary to what most people think, I believe what Big Daddy Kane believes about J. Cole. There's a difference between entering a battle over beef and choosing to avoid one because of friendship. Cole is not weak, he's smart. Obviously Drake sees something else, maybe another L. That boy ain't too bright at all. So, with all the drama Drake's been caught up in lately, it's clear that the rap community's patience with him is wearing thin. Fans are saying that Drake's latest moves have totally backfired, and he's going to have to get creative if he wants to stay relevant. And honestly, this whole downward spiral started way before the beef with Kendrick Lamar blew up. Drake's been sounding uninspired for a while now, like he's going through a midlife crisis or something. I mean, when he leaked that disgusting clip of his, you know what, that told me everything I needed to know. Plus, he's been out here mingling with Sexy Red and throwing shade at Rihanna, even calling her average. It's clear Drake was overdue for a major shakeup because his antics were getting seriously stale. And then this 100 gab data dump he just dropped full of random shots at J. Cole and Nicki Minaj, but nothing aimed at Kendrick. Seriously, you're telling me that Drake had a whole treasure trove of contents, and none of it had anything about Kendrick allegedly putting his hand on his wife or being a part-time babysitter for Dave Free's kid? All Drake had to show was some old tweet about Jay-Z not taking Jay's calls and a collab with LL that just plays into the narrative of Drake being an Atlanta culture vulture. It's like, come on Drake, if you're going to make a big splash, at least make it worth the hype. But let me know how you feel about Drake's latest online antics. How do you feel about him taking shots at J. Cole and collabing with Lotto? Drop your comments below, and don't miss out on this next video.